weekend, our PGA Tour season begins, and Brooks Koepka is back on the PGA Tour, part of an excellent field. It includes the likes of Max Homa, Hideki Matsuyama, Tony Finau, Patrick Cantlay, and Xander Schauffele at the Farmers Insurance Open right here on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus. They mark it at the 8-yard line after Crawshaw got the job done. And the running back slips, and May cuts his losses. Stevenson trying to take off, got the pedal stuck.
So when two people slip, you'll see Stevenson first. You go ahead and slip. Now, Drake, you slip. There you go. That's when you know the conditions are tough.
This is why that punt down at the 8-yard line was so critical.
You called it, Jim. You were exactly right. You said if they can actually pin them there in the coffin corner, and they did it, it's going to be very difficult. And I'm telling you, the fact they have a 3-point lead, huge.
2nd and 13. Stevenson tries to power ahead. Surtain, as long as Surtain's had a big afternoon, holds him to a 2-yard gain, 3rd and 11.
This is just such a tough call if I'm Josh McDaniels, because I know I have Drake May, an MVP candidate. He's in his 2nd year against one of the best defenses. Mike Vrabel knows it. They're talking to each other. Vrabel says, "What do you think, kid?" He goes, "I'm going here." He goes, "All right, go do it." And here it comes. How aggressive do you really want to be?
Yep, in these conditions. What can you do? You can see the snow sideways. Rolling near the goal line, lofting it out of bounds.
They literally decided to throw the ball away. Wow.
That was the play call.
Basically, if he's wide open, you throw it. If it's even close, you throw it over his head as if you were just going to say, we are not turning the ball over. I don't believe this other team can score. Punt him the ball. Problem is, these conditions, I mean, do you try and block this punt right now? Or do you go ahead and return it with Mims, who's good? I think you're going to try and return it.
How far can you boot it, too, into this win? Denver forced the most punts in the league this year in a regular season with 90. And this is the 7th one forced today. As Mims is standing near midfield.
You're not going to kick a good one, I can promise you that. We couldn't even see the ball from up here.
I mean, it's low visibility. And look at, they're going to have excellent field position here. Inside 7 minutes to go. I'd love to tell you exactly where they've marked the football, but folks, it would just be a wild guess.
I'm guessing 32.
32-yard line is about what it looks like.
That's a guess.
Yep. Again, you've got coming up behind this the Rams and the Seahawks for the 3rd time this year. The NFC West rivals meet for the NFC Championship on Fox after this one. Pretty good guess. Ball is on the 33-yard line of New England. Stidham really aggressively sending a message to his huddle.
This is why you, like, every time you coach, you sit there and somebody teaches you stuff, and Parcells taught, Belichick, I mean, Sean Payton, Vrabel, they all know this. It's like when you're in this situation, you protect the football and you figure it out, and you expect your defense to hold up, but it depends on what direction you're going. We'll see.
Go to the ground. They get backed up. Tonga is one of those in on him. Harvey loses about 3 yards. And just to go through the time lapse, this was
today.
First snap of the game, first play of the second half. And then look, as the third quarter progressed, you talked about how rapidly it changed.
5 minutes we started to feel it come down.
Started to see collection.
And I was like, uh-oh, this is switching. And now here's live.
There you go.
I mean, I haven't ever done it since I've been announcing. You probably
had a game in New England years ago.
I have not seen it change this dramatically within half a quarter to a quarter.
2nd and 12, lofting it over to Harvey. Harvey slips through one tackle, and Davis waits for him. And they never did bring him down, but the whistle blows. Yeah, you got to wonder, too, like right now you supposedly have a little bit of favorable wind conditions, but what is a field goal range for a guy like Will Lutz?
I don't think you have any data on that right now. And so for Sean, I would have went over to him before I started this series and been like, where can you kick this from if it's exactly what it is now? Problem is, it's swirling. So it could be a little bit down, cross, help wind, hurt wind, and then it goes right back to what it should be help. But to me, you've got to get first downs. I'm not depending on the field goal right now.
Lutz with the helmet on, standing by the heaters on this important 3rd and 12 snap. Stidham every step closer to the field goal. And as he gets within about 3 of the first.
Well, you'll see just looking downfield, and it's very difficult. The jerseys for New England blend in with the snow. We talked about it earlier, but I think that gives them the ability to kick this field goal, those extra yards. I would do it. We'll see, though. It's very random at the moment.
5 minutes to go. It's going to be 46 yards. 46 yards in a blizzard. Regardless, missed going in this direction. Earlier in this half, this to tie the game. And the kick, no good. Just impossible conditions here in Denver.
Mike Vrabel decides to have his quarterback roll out Josh McDaniels. If he's open, throw it away, because they don't think the other team can score. And look at how tough it is to put the ball down. Does a great job there. But the wind, the conditions to see, it's whatever you're seeing on TV, I promise you it's way worse on the field. Everything goes tips.
How about that? Just brought up Leonard Taylor off the practice squad last night. Tipped it.
That ball is made if he doesn't touch that ball.
That was 45 officially now. Not 46. They, again, even official stats is having a hard time coming up with the proper spottings and numbers.
Yep.
But what a play by a guy just brought up to the active roster.
For a game that's been every play, we knew it was going to be a battle on defense. But now it's like you've got to protect the football. It's almost more important than getting the first down.
Of course, he missed the kick, and he changes field position, too, as Stevenson takes it for about 3. Now, going back to the first half,
I know
when Denver was leading 7-0.
They went for it on 4th and 1.
Yep, and you had said pre-call, you felt this might be the time to kick the field goal and go up 10-0.
And
you just never know.
You're exactly right. Just because you just do all the math, all the permutations, and you're like, I don't think this team can score a ton on us today. Our defense, we're at home, all this, we go up by 10. They wish they would have kicked that field goal now right now.
2nd and 8. Stevenson hit the backfield and finished off by Roach.
Roach came up huge last week, and he's been outstanding on the interior. Jones made a great play as well there, but it's just going to be hard to get a first down for either team. And if somebody can, they might win the game because it might score.
Who knows? Maybe you'll see a defensive score in this game before it's over. You got a 3rd and 9 with 3.5 to go. And they're going to stay on the ground. How about that? How about that? They stay on the ground for no gain.
They are 100% entrusting their defense. You saw it in the last drive, a couple handoffs. And they almost threw the ball away on 3rd down with 7 minutes to go. And I'm like, that's a little early, maybe. Well, these conditions, he's like, get over here. You did your job. You ran off a couple minutes. Come on back. Our defense will win us this game. We'll find out. They're saying it. They got a backup quarterback in Denver. What an opportunity for Jarrett Stidham right here, Jim.
Timeout. Timeout called here by the Broncos, and that leaves them with only 1. I talked about the drama in this postseason. 5 fourth-quarter comeback wins. That's tied for the most. 6 games with winning points scored in the final 3 minutes. And how about the 15 fourth-quarter lead changes, which is the most in a single postseason all time. There have never been more than 10 in any previous postseason in league history. We've had 15. Will there be another one today? Let's go down the trace real quick.
Something to keep an eye on. Jarrett Stidham, when he slid on that last drive, came off gingerly, and the athletic trainers were looking at him. It looked to be cramping. They were giving him electrolytes and hydrating him. Now, remember, he hasn't played in a regular season game since 2023, so certainly between the altitude and the amount he's played, you can see cramping become a problem, but something to watch. He's on the sidelines, though, ready to go back in.
Something else to watch is Mims. Can he get some separation and give the Broncos a chance with a return on it and kick it to him?
It's hard to keep the ball in bounds with the crosswind for both punters, and now one play can win the game. Someone could fall down. There's a lot that could happen here.
It's a 33-yard punt,
Which is pretty good in these conditions.
Just to give you an idea, we're still waiting word from official stats where the football is as far as the yard line. Okay, let's just play ball. Try to get it down the field and see what you can do with it. With 3 minutes to go, the 32-yard line. Stidham in the pocket, wanting to heave it, now just shoves it to Harvey, and that's only going to be maybe a half yard, if anything at all. He was thinking deep, though, for a minute, Tony.
He was thinking outside here. Take a look here. He's about to throw that, and then decides not to, and then shovels it out, which I think is incorrectly. Just throw that in the dirt or run. But it's tough, Jen. I mean, honestly, it's hard to see everything in these conditions, and New England has a slight advantage with obviously blending in with the snow.
Did you see enough on that replay with Mims for him to go ahead and chuck it down the field?
If Mims would have widened, once he went inside, I thought it was smart not to throw it. Great question.
2nd and 9. Rushing 5. This is a deep throw, and it is picked off. Intercepted. Waiting for it was Gonzalez. With 2:11 to go, the 2-minute warning and only one Denver timeout, and the New England defense comes up with the takeaway.
No one's been better than Gonzalez this postseason. He's been playing outstanding. Gave up one play earlier today, but other than that, and right here, he sensed that they might take a shot on the previous play. They come back to trying to look there. This time he just widens, basically doesn't get up closer. The wide receiver stays deep, and that was just a really poor decision by Stidham there. Needed to go through the progression.
I asked you, should they have heaved it down the field on the previous play, and I think Denver thought there was an opportunity there.
It was close.
They came back, and Patriots were up for it and wise to it.
And they adjusted. Gonzalez actually basically backed off 2 or 3 yards pre-snap, understanding they might come back to it, and they did.
From their 36-yard line. Can they just run it out? Let's see. They'll get first down to make that happen, but that is a opening play on that drive for about 3. Make it 4. 2-minute warning. Fairy tale setting here in the Mile High City with the Super Bowl on the line at 2 minutes to go.
And is this just into the lens? Start over. Hi, how are you? Do you need insurance?
Well, we're halfway there insurance. And when it comes to helping customers,
We will give it a shot.
so click.
That's my line. You just do it then. If you just want the line,
You
just
click if you need a quote today.
here's the quote. Lower your expectations. No, I'm saying.
We're still recording. We're still recording. We're still recording.
It doesn't matter. They'll just take that part of it out. Okay. They just cut that out.
Chevy trucks are as capable and dependable as the Chevy people who drive them. You probably know one. Your sister. Your buddy. The ones who always show up. They all have that little extra something. And maybe you got it too.
Start the year-end drive. Right now, well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% financing on 2026 Silverado 1500 models with over $7,000 in total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Introducing Tylenol Extra Strength Liquid Gels. The #1 doctor-recommended pain relief brand is now at the speed of liquid. Because when pain strikes, care can't wait.
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value Menu has so much Lutz, it's starting to go to people's heads. I'm the Lutziers.
Which is the mini taco salad fork?
Here to help them cope. So when you try the mini taco salad, beefy potato loaded griller, or chips and nacho supreme dip, enjoy the Lutz. Just don't let it go to your head.
Yeah, bring a car around.
You know there's no valet.
Then who's getting the car?
Taco Bell's new Lutz Value Menu. 10 extravagant indulgences, all $3 or less.
This is Fresh Pet. Here, there are no fillers, no spray-on flavors, no compromises. Just vet-developed recipes packed with fresh meat and healthy veggies. Because real fresh food belongs in everybody's bowl.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by Chevrolet. Together, let's drive. And by Taco Bell. At the State Farm postgame show, coming up after this, including the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy. That's all coming up on the State Farm postgame show. 2 minutes to go. The Broncos have only one timeout. Ball on the New England 40.
Here it is. You got to be safe. We know that New England's been very protective these last drive or two. They're going to do it again. You got to stop them.
And they do. Stevenson shut down at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great situational football. To me, if you want to throw the ball, you end the game, right? You get a first down, you throw an 8-yard out, game's over, you're heading to the Super Bowl. But the conditions matter. Do you trust your defense 100%? Or do you trust Drake May in these conditions 100%? Feels like they're going to run the ball, doesn't it?
Well, based on what we've seen in the last 2 third downs, yeah, I think they're just not going to risk it against this defense.
I think I agree with you, Jim. And now, doesn't mean that I wouldn't possibly make a chance where there's something being thrown shorter to try and use the conditions to get a first down against the defense, but we'll see right here.
Broncos have taken the last timeout, and here we go. This could close it, 3rd and 6.
No safety deep.
Oh, here he goes. He can try to beat him with his legs. As Ellis runs after him, and May got there. Drake May outraces the defender, and the Patriots now only need to fall on it, kneel on it, and they can make their plans for Santa Clara.
Drake May and the aggressive call by Josh McDaniels sends New England to the Super Bowl with a really, really aggressive call, and that is a first down. I'm telling you, they almost set him up. That is an aggressive call, but a smart call. As long as they get the snap. 3 times.
As the Broncos try to go low, and they got a flag on this one. May with 7 rushes today, 6 of them produced first downs.
Defense number 93, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
That's still such an aggressive call. I mean, huge. What a call.
Again, you got the State Farm post-game show. JB and the crew will recap the game, and we'll have the trophy presentation, the Lamar Hunt trophy presentation coming up on the State Farm post-game show. The honorary captain who will present the trophy to the Patriots is Adam Vinatieri. And it had been the Broncos' day. Of course, we still got to close this out with 1:51 to go. John Elway, the Broncos' honorary captain today. Just want to give a nod to all the men and women of this crew. 22 games into the season, bringing you all these incredible shots through the weather and all. And it's just an amazing story here. You look at May, he's going to be now heading to Santa Clara. He'll be the 2nd youngest quarterback to start a Super Bowl, second only to Dan Marino, 23 years old. When he was 13 and the game was Super Bowl 50 in Santa Clara, growing up in Charlotte, he was a big Carolina Panther fan. And as they were making their way through the postseason, his dad, Mark, said, "We got to go." So they traveled from Charlotte out to Santa Clara. They didn't have tickets. They found some out there. And he sat in the second deck and watched that Super Bowl. It's the only Super Bowl he's ever been to. He was 13 in the same building, where 2 weeks from now he'll start and try to lead the Patriots to a world championship.
I wonder if that 13-year-old kid said in 10 years, you're going back to the Super Bowl, but you're playing in it. What a moment for him. And the season he's had has been incredible. It does remind me, I'm not saying he's not Tom Brady, okay? He's got a way long way to go to get even into discussions of other people. However, overcoming and figuring out a way to win, young Tom Brady did the same thing and became Tom Brady. We'll see how this thing develops. But what a game for New England, situationally, the whole thing.
And by the way, Drake May's just done something that Tom Brady couldn't do, and that's win a playoff game in Denver. Tom was 0-3. And how about Mike Vrabel?
What he's done with this culture and what he's done with his coaching staff, he brought in the right people, the way they built the roster, and the way that they developed, and to get this team rolling. I mean, the belief is there, but they play football the right way. Every time I watch them, I'm like, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. You just got to go do it. And today, the player two, it went their way. This could have gone either way, though. You know that. Denver was so close.
Let's go down to Tracy. Snow gremlins have overtaken Tracy's mic at the moment. Well, let me talk about another Mike. Mike Vrabel. He's going to go to the Super Bowl and try to do something no one's ever done before. And that's become the first person to win a Super Bowl as a player and as a coach for the same franchise.
Well, that's crazy, because going into this game, you had Sean Payton going for the only coach to win 2 Super Bowls with 2 separate franchises, head coach. And now Vrabel's doing it as a player and a coach. I mean, the decisions you make for every organization in the National Football League as who you hire as the head coach determines your next 5 years, your future. And the decision for Denver to do that changed it. Same with New England. And here's New England. They're in it. They're back, Jim.
Let's go back down to Tracy.
All right, Drake, well, congratulations. You told us yesterday, 10 years ago, you were in Santa Clara at a Super Bowl watching as a fan, and now you're going to get a chance to play in it. Can you describe this in just year 2 of your NFL career?
Man, Lord will, man. Thank the good Lord. What an atmosphere out here. Battle the elements. Love this team. How about the defense? Love each and every one of them, man. Pass their back, baby. We got to go win one.
You talk about these elements. How difficult was it out here, and how much did you have to rely on your defense there?
It wasn't ideal. Defense, they've been stepping up all playoffs. We're going to play better. And I'm just proud of this team, man. Don't have many words. So just thankful for this team. I love each and every one of them. I took everybody.
Speaking of your team, let's talk about Coach Mike Vrabel coming in, taking a team that won just 4 games last year to a Super Bowl. What can you say about him?
Yeah, from day one, he's been the same guy. Coaches hard. But at the same time, cares about us a lot. We love Coach, love playing for him. We got some more work to do.
Go celebrate, and good luck in Santa Clara.
206 yards of total offense. That's all they could produce, but it was enough. Their defense did the rest, holding the Broncos to only 181 yards. And now you see the Patriots are returning to the promised land and will take on either the Los Angeles Rams or the Seattle Seahawks. Either way, they've seen that matchup in past Super Bowls. The Rams, in fact, on 2 occasions, and the Seahawks, of course, in that famous game. And in Super Bowl 49. That game, the Rams and Seahawks, will be presented to you by the Fox crew. We wish them all the very best. And NBC with the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks' time. Oh, they struck early, didn't they? And then May was able to tie it after a turnover. 7-7 game it was. Second half, Winter delivered quite a blow to the plans of both of these teams' offenses. Coming up next, State Farm postgame show. Presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy for Tony, Tracy, Evan, and Gene. Jim Nance saying, thank you for being with us. James Brown's coming up after this. The Patriots heading to the Super Bowl.
Hello? Whoa.
Mama Kurgan 85 lives here?
Yep, that's my mom. The absolute legend who went from gaming on her phone to ruthless online streaming slayer with no mercy for any living thing is your mom?
Hey guys, apples with peanut butter?
How is this possible?
With AT&T Wireless and Home Internet.
Hey, text me if you need anything.
Level up your connection with AT&T Wireless and Home Internet, now available across the nation.
No, she's so nice in real life.
You guys, Wendy's has new Biggie deals starting at just $4. So now you can decide how biggie you want to go, which is kind of beautiful. I'm not condensating, you're condensating. More Biggie options so you can get more of what you really want at Wendy's.
You powering through. You're not slowing down, you're raising eyebrows. Oh, and speed limits, you're way past those. Because you're playing for keeps. In other words, you're in your prime. So keep it that way with Ensure. 30 grams of protein to support your muscles and your mindset. Ensure yourself.
They got the win.
Hello, Super Bowl. New England is heading back.
Now, get the gear. The New England Patriots are AFC champs, and you can get your hands on the official trophy collection.
That is unbelievable.
Including the championship t-shirt and hat.
Start the buses, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl.
They wore it on the field. Now you can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
We got less than 24 hours. What do we know?
Save big money on everything at Menards. Enchanted Gardens wild bird food plans will keep birds coming back. Get a 20-pound bag of Cardinal Mix for $14.99 after rebate. And a 40-pound bag of Signature Blend is only $26.99 after rebate. Lippmann cleaning products make easy work of even the toughest messes. Pick up this indoor-outdoor angle broom for only $8.99. And get the nitty-gritty roller mop on sale for $9.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Rob trusts Prevagen for his brain, and this is his story.
I'm Rob. I run a sanctuary for tigers in Southern California. I've been working with tigers for over 30 years. I found that I was taking various supplements for my physical health. I wanted to take something for my brain as well. After taking Prevagen, I felt more confident. I felt more in the moment. I stopped taking Prevagen for a while, and I noticed a difference. I got right back on it. Prevagen really works.
Prevagen has been the #1 selling brain supplement nationwide for over 10 years.
Is your business missing its blocking and tackling assignments? The business checking solutions at Republic Bank of Chicago can get you back in the game. Let's make a play together today. Republic Bank of Chicago, banking beyond expectations.
Early birds get the vacation rental. Book your week-long stay early on Vrbo and save over $530. That's the way to 30A. Vrbo. Book early and save.
This is the State Farm Postgame Show.
When Tom Brady left the New England Patriots, many thought the Patriot way left with him, but they were wrong. The message from Mike Vrabel, Drake May, and the Patriots is clear. We are back after defeating the Broncos by a score of 10-7 to advance to the Super Bowl. The Patriots are at the top of the AFC, and folks, they will face the winner of the Rams and Seahawks matchup. That's kicking off just shortly over on Fox as we welcome you back to the State Farm Postgame Show. I'm James Brown, back here in Denver alongside Coach Nate, Kirk, and Kyle. Coach, you mentioned, look, obviously two excellent defenses were at play today. You said points would be at a premium, and that proved to be the case.
Yeah, it was a tale of two halves. You look at the weather from that standpoint. Obviously, in the first quarter, the opportunity to kick the field goal right there and to go up 10-0. Bypassed right there by Sean Payton. But listen again, the New England Patriots, first team in NFL history to go 9-0 on the road. Mike Vrabel bringing together this team. They came together a very short period of time, and they put together a special group of people.
Yeah, I know we'll continue to talk about the Patriots, but let's focus on some of the miscues by the Broncos before we move along and congratulate this Patriots team on another win. And here it is. This was fourth down. They're trying to
get points, but in points, a touchdown instead of a field goal. And then, yes, Stidham retreating. And that was a fumble. Another miscue by the Broncos in here, looking for points, a missed field goal. And as we talk about all of the time, you cannot put yourself in a position and not come away with points. Another missed field goal. And this one was actually tipped. You can't blame that on the snap, the hold, or the kicker. And here, an interception. The Broncos had opportunities. And let's call it what it is. Stidham had some moments in that first half.
Certainly.
But let's give credit where credit is due. That Patriots defense, they stepped up in this game, Kirk.
Yeah, once the weather arrived, it became a different football game. The Patriots played that game. They ran the football well. They pounded the rock in the second half. That drive that they had in the start of the second half, as the weather was picking up, they were able to run clock. And by the time the Broncos got the ball back, the weather had completely flipped. And they really didn't have a real shot after that to move the football through the air. But you got to credit the Patriots and what Mike Vrabel has built here.
Yeah, Kirk, sped up Drake May early, 29 carries in the second half, 21 minutes of possession, 100 yards on the ground. That's how you come into enemy territory and come in with a win.
Yeah.
You know what? Whenever Kyle looks at you, he's just got that, even though he was an offensive player, he's got that defensive nastiness about him.
Yeah.
He's good. But you know what? But what a game played out. And as the guys mentioned, certainly the weather elements did change things here. But the bottom line is that the Patriots come away with that 10-7 victory. They move on to the Super Bowl. Still ahead, the Lamar Hunt Trophy presentation when the State Farm postgame show continues.
And is this just into the lens? Start over. Hi, how are you? Do you need insurance?
Well, we're halfway there insurance. And when it comes to helping customers,
we will give it a shot.
So click.
That's my line. You just do it then. If you just want the line,
you click if you need a quote today.
Here's the quote. Lower your expectations. No, I'm saying.
We're still recording. We're still recording.
It doesn't matter. They'll just take that part of it out. Okay. They just cut that out.
Okay, Richardson, give me the tree. The holidays are done.
No way they're done.
They are.
We thought so too, Gary. But then Verizon just gave us their best deal.
4 new iPhone 17s, all on them.
Yep, and 4 lines, all for just $25.
You got anything under there for me?
It's a holiday miracle.
Our best deals are still here. Come into Verizon and get 4 iPhone 17s on us. No trade-in needed. And 4 lines for just $25 a line.
Love that spirit, folks.
If the Colonel saw the price of a lunch today, he'd have some choice words. But with KFC's $5 bowls packed with all this crispy chicken, he wouldn't have any words at all because his mouth would be filled with gravy and greatness. 5 KFC bowls for just $5 each.
Wake up! We got pain to relieve by morning. Ice, hot, lavender. Icy hot, nighttime recovery. You're so back.
Start your year with healthy, restful sleep from Ashley. Our New Year's mattress sale makes it easy with Ashley Sleep starting at only $249 and no interest for 5 years when you shop in-store. That's top brand mattresses starting at only $37 a month. Better sleep starts at Ashley.
Got your lucky jersey?
Haven't washed it since the win streak started.
Nature Made vitamins?
On it.
Nature Made is made to care for fans on game day and every day.
Touchdown!
Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
You can't outrun your past. The wrong side of the fence can always find you. The home has become a beacon for the devil. We're under attack from all sides. The Dutton's personal agenda is always a service with some form of vengeance. Well, the Yellowstone's gone. And as for vengeance, day's still young.
A new era of Yellowstone begins on Marshall's, CBS Sunday, March 1st.
And now let's send it over to Jim Nance for the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
All right, JB, thank you. I'm here on the victory platform with the New England Patriot legend Adam Vinatieri to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy. As the AFC champions, Patriots have won it again. To present the trophy now to Robert and Jonathan Kraft and the Kraft family. Adam, all yours.
It's my absolute honor to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy to you, Mr. Kraft, and the family, and all the New England Patriot Nation out there. Congratulations. Congratulations, you guys.
I want to congratulate Coach Vrabel
his staff, and all the players who did the unexpected. They were the only ones who expected it. And stay safe, New England. We're going to the Super Bowl.
How much does this one mean to you as you had to see the franchise rebuild? You get Drake, you bring in Mike Vrabel, and you're going back again to a Super Bowl.
There's nothing outside of my family that excites me more and bring pride to all our great fans in New England. I sat with you on those metal benches all those years. You deserve it. Thank you.
Thank you, Robert, Jonathan, Danny, the Kraft family. Come on in here, Mike Vrabel. Get your hands on an AFC Championship trophy. How does that feel?
It feels good. It feels great. But Warriors! Listen, I can't tell you how proud I am to be associated with these guys and this organization. I want to thank Robert and Jonathan. Love our quarterback. I love our football team. I love our staff. I'm a lucky head coach.
What your team did today to win in a game with conditions like this, and your defense was just dominant.
Well, again, we've won in a bunch of different ways this entire season, and today it was just different conditions, and again, we did what we felt like we needed to do to win a football game.
You know, for you, Mike, you've experienced what it's like to be at a Super Bowl and win Super Bowls, and now you get to go to Santa Clara, and you have a chance to be the first person ever to both win a Super Bowl as a player and as a coach for the same franchise, which would be incredible. How about that?
I won't win it. It'll be the players that'll win the game. I promise you. It won't be me that'll win it, and I promise you I'll do everything that I can and our staff to have them ready for the game.
Congratulations, Mike.
Thanks,
AFC Championship. I want to hand that over here to this guy, number 10. Hey. The chants have been following you all season. I can hear them right now for MVP. But even better, you're going to Santa Clara, where 10 years ago, Super Bowl 50 was played there, and you were sitting in the stands as a 13-year-old boy with your father cheering on the Carolina Panthers. I don't know if you could have dreamt that big that you would be back there 10 years later bringing a football team with you. How about that?
Hey, that's what it's about. That's what we wanted to win. Go to the Super Bowl. This is what all this year's been about. You know, love this team. Love playing for Coach. Thank you, Mr. Kraft and Jonathan Kraft. Shout out to the fans out there, man. We got the best fans in the nation. And we're going back to Super Bowl, baby. Let's go.
What it took to win here today, you really made so many big runs in this game. That was a difference maker, many feel.
You know, these conditions, Jim, it's not great throwing the football, but hey, we do what we need to do. Defense stepped up huge. You know, like I said, love these guys, and we're off the Super Bowl, Jim. Let's go.
All the very best to you, Drake. Congratulations on an incredible season. Go share that trophy with your teammates. The Patriots, yeah, you're all good. You can take it with you. It's all yours now. JP, back to you.
And the State Farm postgame show will continue from right here at Mile High as the NFL Today postgame show by State Farm continues.
With this LG OLED from Best Buy, he thinks he's in the Super Bowl.
24 slot right.
A lot of energy. I get it. Over 8.3 million self-lit pixels.
Plus free install.
Man, perks of being a pro.
Dad, can I be done now?
Shop Best Buy for a great deal on an LG OLED TV.
Right now at Papa John's, create your own pizza for only $9.99. On original, thin, or New York-style crust, all $9.99. Usually a pizza with no artificial flavors, colors, or additives costs more. But Papa John's knows you deserve better. Order now.
Okay, you can stop asking for Reese's Oreo Cups because we literally made Reese's Oreo Cups. And they taste, amazing. That's probably why you asked for them in the first place, huh? Smart.
Did you know about 1 in 3 people with plaque psoriasis may also develop psoriatic arthritis? With fewer symptoms from moderate to severe plaque psoriasis, where would you go? Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. With Tremfya, clear skin is possible. And for adults with active psoriatic arthritis, Tremfya goes beyond the skin. Less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. And Tremfya even reduced fatigue. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Imagine being 1,000,000 miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
They got the win.
Hello, Super Bowl. New England is heading back.
Now, get the gear. The New England Patriots are AFC champs. And you can get your hands on the official trophy collection.
That is unbelievable.
Including the championship t-shirt and hat.
Start the buses, baby. We're going to the Super Bowl.
They wore it on the field. Now you can wear it everywhere. Shop now and get free shipping at NFLshop.com.
This is the State Farm Postgame Show.
And welcome back to Denver and the State Farm Postgame Show. Moments ago, it was our Evan Washburn who caught up with Broncos head coach Sean Payton.
Well, Coach, first of all, we appreciate your time after a tough loss. What was the right message for the guys in that locker room?
Look, it's hard when you get to this game, and I said, look, man, I can't tell you anything that's going to change how you feel right now. We're proud of them. Man, they played hard. Wasn't good enough today. Wasn't good enough by us, myself. This is probably one of the closer teams that I've coached. And, you tell them you love them. And that's kind of about it.
You've been doing this for a long time. Yeah. The conditions in the second half got a little wild. How did it impact your offense and the plays you could call?
Well, look, I would have liked to have run the ball better. I think ultimately, man, in the first half, I loved how it unfolded. It felt like the whole first half was on their side of the field. The turnover was costly. The backward pass, that resulted in points. I thought defensively we played very well. It became a low-scoring game, and in the end, those turnovers and. We had the wind in the fourth quarter, but it was just managing, what you could do throwing it.
Sean, you're a class act. Thanks for taking time.
Appreciate you.
Sean Payton obviously going through a lot right there, but the great thing for that locker room, they are a close locker room, and they will be back next year, but missed opportunities. And you heard Sean Payton say that ball was on the Patriots side of the field a lot, but they didn't capitalize. Coach, you talked about points being at a premium in pregame.
Yeah, the Patriot way may have left when Tom Brady left, but Mike Vrabel brought it back. And they're here to stay. There's only 6 free agents coming up this offseason for them. That's about half of what a normal team would have. So they are really built to last. They have an inexpensive quarterback. We could be seeing the makings of a dare I say, dynasty here? I think I'm a little early on that, but
it's all right.
They're not going anywhere.
I'm thinking it. Listen, the crowd is chanting MVP, and rightfully so. Drake May had an unbelievable regular season, and typically MVP stands for most valuable player, but today it stands for Mike Vrabel's promise. His promise to bring this organization back to where they once were. His promise to make this team a contender again. His promise to make sure that this squad made it to another Super Bowl. And that's what we're seeing. Kirk, I'm not mad at you. At this age, as dominant as they were, let's not forget, at one point we considered Drake May the best quarterback in the game. At one point we considered the Patriots the best team in the game. And here they are in the Super Bowl. I'll tell you what, if this is a dynasty, 7, 8, 10 years from now, it's one hell of a start.
Let's start with Sean Payton. I have lost 4 of these AFC Championship games at home like he's going through. Let's not forget he did not have a starting quarterback. He got a quarterback on Jarrett Stidham. I'm not saying that Jarrett Stidham played bad. He was a reason for this.
But it would have been different with Bo Nix.
Probably would have been. I think it was a tale of two halves, and they were the better team in the first half. Yes. They did not get it done. But I'll say this. He has built something here as well. And for Mike Vrabel, it's the start of a new era. I know you can talk about the past, and the past is a part of what you do. I went to Pittsburgh. There's a tradition that they had. But you got to start your own. And the last message I say to Mike as he goes there, and I know he's been there before, they don't remember who loses the Super Bowl.
Oh.
That was my message to our football team the second time. I lost one. They never remember who loses. So you got 2 weeks to put yourself in a focus, sense of purpose, nothing else. Saying no to a lot of events is not a bad idea.
Yeah. You challenged Vrabel at halftime to run the football. You saw him in the tunnel and said, run the ball. They did it.
Run the ball, and let's get some snow coming.
You were right, Coach.
And a reminder, tonight on CBS begins with 60 Minutes presents A Night at the Movies with Timothée Chalamet and other award winners. That'll be followed by Harlan Coben's Final Twist, plus Tracker and Elsbeth. That's all coming up tonight right here on CBS. And folks, a huge congratulations to the New England Patriots. They are heading back to the Super Bowl. We wrap it up and say thank you for an awesome year watching us right here on CBS.
All right.
Thank you for a great season, football fans.
The evidence all points in one direction.
Oh, you're so smart, Tiny Matthew. Football is selling food.
I know. Quit being so small-minded, Tiny Bradley Cooper.
I mean, it was right in front of my gullible, handsome, gullible face all this time.
Now you're getting it.
Thank you for showing me the light, Tiny Matthew. Can I have a hug?
No. Only speak when I tell you to speak.
Got your lucky jersey?
Haven't washed it since the win streak started.
Nature Made vitamins?
On it.
Nature Made is made to care for fans on game day and every day.
Touchdown!
Nature Made, the #1 pharmacist recommended vitamin and supplement brand.
Gold Bond believes in the power of touch. A love you forever touch. A touch that says, I'm never letting go. That's why Gold Bond is formulated to make your skin irresistibly touchable. Get in touch. Gold Bond.
Ashley's New Year's sale is going on now. For a limited time, you can ring in the savings with Hot Buys starting at just $2.99. And pay no interest for 5 years when you shop in-store. Shop the season's must-have looks today. Only at Ashley's.
Catching mistakes. It's what I live for. And now for a limited time, you can have an H&R Block Tax Pro like me double-check your return and file it for you for free. I could point you to any money you might have missed.
Switch to H&R Block and get a free Tax Pro review with purchase of do-it-yourself tax prep.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
CBS Sports thanks you for watching this presentation of the National Football League.
Sabrina Carpenter performs live at the Grammys. CBS next Sunday.